What's up, Bravo Nation? Welcome to the much anticipated ZBushy training video. I know you guys are excited, but please try to contain your excitement and pay attention to this video. Well, what the heck is this video about, ZBushy? I'm glad you asked. In this video, I'm going to show you how to properly pull the reports for your location so you know where your store's metrics are at and you know where to focus your attention accordingly. Well, I know what you're thinking to yourself. I already know how to pull reports, ZBushy. And wrong you are. You used to know how to pull reports, but Elevate did a major update in its reporting, and the options to select specific reports have changed significantly. So please watch this video thoroughly. Don't be afraid to watch this video multiple times, and reach out to myself or someone of management if you're having trouble pulling these reports. It is very important that we are pulling these reports accurately. So without further ado, let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So we're in Elevate already, and obviously all these icons are familiar. You would go ahead and click Reporting as before, and then this would pop up. I've already taken the liberty of loading it so we didn't have to wait on it. So anyways, this all looks familiar. As before, it's the same. So you click Reports, then you go down to Sales. Now from here, you can still select the same things as before, sales by location or sales by employee. Once I get into there, that's where you're going to see the difference. Obviously, if you're selecting employee, that's giving you the option to look at individual numbers for different locations. All the locations just depends on what you're looking for exactly. In this scenario, we're just going to go ahead and show you how to pull by location so you can see the store's numbers. So anywho, let's go ahead and do so. We're going to click Sales by Location. This will load up. This all looks the same as before. Month to date right here is what the report is set to. You can obviously change that to whatever you want, last 90 days, last month, yesterday, a year. Depends on what you're looking for. So anywho, that stays the same. This stays the same. Locations, obviously you can pick whatever location you want. In this scenario, we're going to check all. Salesperson, you could do the same thing. Select whatever you want. We're going to check for all. Now products. This is the part where I'm going to go ahead and show you how to click the right ones, because obviously this is already looking different if you were familiar with the last way of pulling reports. There's a lot more options, and that's why I need you to follow along. So as before, when you get into here, you're going to see them all selected like that. Go ahead and unselect them. And now we're going to click Android. We're going to go BYOD, end-of-life/legacy, hotspot, iPhone, and we're going to have to click Xfinity as well. So just to recap, Android, BYOD, end-of-life/legacy, hotspot, iPhone, and Xfinity. From there, we're going to scroll down and make sure this stuff is selected properly. Where it says include customer phones, since we are checking for phones, you will leave this selected. In every other report that you do, it will be unselected. This is only when you're pulling reports for the phones. If you are selecting that when you're not pulling a report for the phones, that's going to mess up your report, so don't do that. And then obviously show activated products only leaves or stays unchecked, and then service plans all. We'll go ahead and hit OK. Now this is going to look familiar just as it did before. Now you can see each individual store's numbers, shows what our total is as far as all the locations. If you select each store, it will give you what phones have been sold by which person, as you can tell as well. Oh, is that your boy ZBushy? It is. All right, so that's all the same, but obviously clicking those right items to pull the report for has changed. So now we're going to go ahead and do accessories. So we're going to click this little filter right here. Obviously, if you started fresh from where I showed you before, it looked the same up until this point. Now we're going to select all, unselect again. Now we're going to go down here to see where it says on-to-go and other accessories. Now miscellaneous right here. This is a little bit confusing part. You're going to have to click that little arrow down, and now you're going to see where it says miscellaneous right there again. We select that one. So just to confirm miscellaneous, click that little arrow down. You click that one for miscellaneous again. Then you go on-to-go, other accessories. From there, we unselect customer phone like I had just mentioned before, and we will hit OK. Now it's going to show you how many accessories have been sold as far as quantity and the price right there. This looks just like before. If you click any specific store, it's going to show you, again, what has been sold by that location, what day, what person, all that good stuff if you want to dive into it more thoroughly. So that's how you pull for accessories. Now, we need to show you how to do BS. So product, we leave all the rest the same still. We're going to go products, select all, unselect. Now down where it says miscellaneous, we're going to drop that little arrow down. Click miscellaneous again and drop that little arrow down. And you're going to see Boost Shield New and Boost Shield Existing. Again, after you've unselected all these, you go down to miscellaneous, click the little arrow, Click the little arrow down on the next miscellaneous, and you select existing and Boost Shield new. And again, that stays unselected, as I mentioned before. Now we hit OK. Now there's your reports for how many Boost Shield each location has sold individually. Again, if you click that location, you can see who has sold it and how much and when. So that's all the same there. So next thing and the last thing I got as far as this reporting goes, we're going to do bill payments. Now this is the most confusing of them all. So please, please pay attention. So we're going to go back to products. We're going to select all. We're going to unselect. Now, as you scroll down, you see bill payments right there. We're going to select all. Then click that little arrow down. You're going to see where it says convenience charge. We take that off. And where it says other charge, we take that off. If you do not take that off, it is going to show that you had way more payments than what you did because it's pulling the reports for every single fee, and that is going to make it look like your conversion sucks booty. So those two get unselected. Now you scroll down, you'll see where it says miscellaneous. You'll click that. Now bill payments, select that again. Drop that down. And the same thing as you had done on the other one, we're going to remove the convenience fee right there. Other than that, that's all you are going to be clicking. I know it seems like a lot more when I say that's all, but it is all you're doing. So again, we would click bill payments, then we would drop the little arrow down. We would unselect convenience charge. We would unselect other charge. Then we would scroll down to the miscellaneous. We would click that, light up that box, drop down. Then we select just bill payments, and we remove the convenience fee as well on that drop down. So that's all you would select as far as that goes. Again, none of that stuff gets selected. As mentioned before, we hit OK. And now that shows you how many bill payments each location has made. So you can do the math on your conversion. So dividing how many payments you've done by how many phones you sold. So that's how you pull all the reports in Elevate as far as phones, accessories, so you can check your APO, then going on to Boost Shield, and conversion as well. So there's all that. Now I'm going to show you the last one and the most important of all metrics, third month retention. And this is all staying the same, so if you knew how to do this before, cool, it's going to be the same. So when you're in ePay right here, you would click Reports as before. Then this page pops up. And you'll have all these options here. Now you're just going to go Sprint Activations. You're going to go down to Monthly DLAR, select that one. Pick the month you're doing, so obviously we're checking for this month, so we're going to go ahead and do that as soon as this cooperates with me. Not sure why it's not cooperating. Bear with me. Let me go ahead and try this again. Monthly DLAR. Oh, it's because I had to sign in. How about that? Trying to speed up the process and caught a roadblock. All right. Thanks for your patience. Now we select month. We go down to August. And we click Run Report. What's awesome about this report is it shows you a lot of different things. It shows you what your sprint goal is. It shows you what your Boost Shield attachment rate is for new activations. This also is going to show you what your second month retention is, your third month, all that. So after it loads up, I'm not going to go with each reporting detail, but as you scroll through that, you'll see some really cool stuff. But as you continue to scroll through, you will get to where it says completed third month, current month. You have the third month refill, second, all that. This one right here, that says completed third month, current month. That is what your third month retention is for that month. Whatever report you clicked, obviously we clicked August, so that's what their percentage is here for August, 75%. Obviously, goal is 80%, so we need to work on that here. And make sure if your location's not that as well, you're doing your callbacks and everything as usual. So that's how you pull your reports, guys. Hope that made sense. Hope you guys followed along well, and if not, don't be afraid to watch the video again. And always, do it the Bravo way.